Behind me are the most expensive cars in the world. No joke, we got our hands on over $250 million worth of cars. One of them even costing $100 million. And we're gonna be exploding, sailing, driving, and even flying all of these cars to show you why they're so expensive. Starting with this $1 car. Literally.
Imagine blowing up cars worth more than most people will earn in a lifetime, while your friends are casually driving a $100 million Ferrari down a closed bridge. This MrBeast video looks like pure flex. But the real price tag? Closer to $2.8 million. And yes, it might be one of the most expensive videos he's ever dropped. Stick around, because what you're about to see isn't just car porn. It's a masterclass in YouTube economics. Video concept and duration. Jimmy lines up cars from a $1 rust bucket all the way to a $100 million museum piece. He repairs the junker, drives it off a cliff, tests a self-driving Tesla, explodes an armored tank car, sails a boat car on the ocean, flies a street-legal flying car, races $1 million hypercars on a private track, and even borrows Jay Leno's $20 million McLaren F1. Total runtime, 16 minutes of pure escalation. But the shoot? Multi-day, multi-location chaos. Why does this idea go nuclear instantly? Because everyone dreams of what $100 million buys, and MrBeast actually shows you, then destroys it for clicks. Curiosity gap on steroids. Participants breakdown. No 1,000 contestant Squid Game army here. This one is tight: Jimmy, Carl, Chandler, Nolan, plus a handful of car experts, Donut Media, Bo Boakman, and Jay Leno himself. Maybe 8 to 10 core people on camera. Casual clothes, no uniforms, just safety harnesses for the explosion tests and life jackets on the boat car. They hand out feastables like candy and Samsung phones like business cards. Cost implication? Minimal contestant payouts. But massive visual scale. You feel like you're in the passenger seat of every insane machine. That intimacy makes it feel premium and expensive to film. MrBeast team and production scale. Behind the camera? A full war room. Dozens of crew camera operators chasing supercars at 200 miles per hour, drone pilots for the flying car, safety coordinators for every explosion, and an entire logistics team hauling $250 million worth of borrowed metal across California. Editors spent weeks cutting this 16-minute banger. Security? Constant. Police escorts for the museum cars. Street cleaners scrubbing every pothole before the $100 million Ferrari rolled. This wasn't one crazy day. It was a multi-location operation with closed roads, closed bridges, private racetracks, and museum approvals. The kind of production that feels more like a Hollywood heist than a YouTube video. Video performance, critical. Uploaded September 16, 2023. It crossed 550 million views and still climbs. Over 8 million likes. Comment sections flooded with "which car would you take?" debates. Geography? Heavy US and English-speaking audience, exactly what brands pay premium RPMs for. This isn't some low CPM international filler. This is high-value eyeballs. A. YouTube ad revenue. 550 million views. MrBeast's RPM sits comfortably between $5 to $8 for these monster videos. Conservative math: 550,000 times $6 equals $3.3 million in ad revenue alone, and that's lifetime, with the biggest chunk hitting in the first 30 to 60 days. B. Sponsorship revenue. Samsung got heavy product placement, folding phones, 4K recording, the works. That integration easily cleared $300,000 to $500,000. Feastables? Jimmy's own brand, but every bar handed out is free advertising that moves product. C. Other revenue sources. Subscriber growth, merch spikes, long-tail views, and brand halo that feeds his entire empire. Dollar banknote total revenue estimate: $4.2 million to $5 million plus, ads plus sponsors plus indirect. Full cost breakdown, detailed. Set design and location. Private racetrack rental, full road closures with police escorts, bridge shutdown, street cleaning crews, ocean access for the boat car. Easily $150,000 to $250,000. B. Production cost. High-end cameras, drones, stabilization rigs, multiple angles on every car. Crew salaries for a large team over multiple shoot days. Post-production editing. $800,000 to $1.2 million. C. Participant cost. Mostly internal team, travel, hotels, food for the core group plus guests like Jay Leno. Low compared to giant challenges. $50,000 to $100,000. D. Daily operations. Logistics hauling priceless cars, fuel, for the ones that still use it, maintenance, on-set catering. $100,000 plus. E. Prize money. No giant cash prizes. But Jimmy dropped $20,000 just to repair and then destroy the $1 car. Explosives and safety tests? Another $30,000 to $50,000. F. Special elements. Access to the flying car, hydrogen prototype, armored vehicle blast test, boat car conversion, museum loans for the $30 million and $50 million classics. $300,000 to $500,000 in coordination and permissions alone. G. Hidden costs, very important. Insurance on a $100 million Ferrari that only one museum guy is allowed to drive? Legal paperwork, safety protocols, taxes on production spend. This is where the real money disappears. $400,000 to $600,000. Total cost reveal, climax. But here's where things get crazy. All those jaw-dropping shots, the police escorts, the museum cars, the explosions, the flying car, none of it was cheap. Money with Wings total estimated cost, $2.8 million. Yes. $2.8 million to make one 16-minute YouTube video. Profit/loss analysis, critical. Total revenue, $4.2 million to $5 million plus. Total cost, $2.8 million. Profit, $1.4 million to $2.2 million. Not a loss. Not break even. A clear, fat win. Advanced metrics, elite insights. Lightbulb cost per view equals $2.8 million divided by 550 views is almost equal to $0.005 per view. That's insanely efficient. Lightbulb revenue per view is almost equal to $0.0076 to $0.009. Lightbulb ROI equals roughly 150% to 180% return on every dollar spent. Most businesses would kill for those numbers. Why this video was worth it. Even if it had lost money short term, it didn't. This video still wins long term. It added millions of subscribers. It kept Feastables in front of hundreds of millions of eyeballs. It reinforced the MrBeast does the impossible brand. And those 550 million views keep earning ad revenue for years. This wasn't gambling. It was investing in the machine that prints money. Psychology and retention engine. The video is engineered like a drug. Every new car is more insane than the last, classic escalation. You think it can't get crazier, then a car turns into a boat. Then it flies. Then it's a $100 million museum piece with its own police escort. Suspense from the explosions. Humor from Carl and Chandler's chaos. Emotional triggers, envy, excitement. What would I do with that car? Temptation mechanics? The constant Feastables and Samsung plugs feel like rewards, not ads. Retention stays sky high because your brain keeps screaming what's next? Virality factors. Title, $1 versus $100 million car. Perfect curiosity gap. Cheap versus impossible. Numbers create instant clicks. Thumbnail psychology, probably Jimmy standing in front of a lineup of wild cars, or the explosion moment. High contrast, bright colors, shocked faces. Shareability, everyone sends this to their group chat. You have to see the $100 million car. Now, this still isn't MrBeast's most expensive video. The next one makes this look small. Drop a like if you want us to break down his actual most expensive video next. And tell me in the comments, which car would you take home? See you in the next breakdown. This is how YouTube empires are actually built.